Okay, here it is. So that's the back part of it. Let's go ahead. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday. It's 7:34 in the morning. Sorry, I have like a bunch of notifications all the time, especially because of my cameras and my dog. But yeah, there's the time there. So I'm actually getting ready. I just dropped off my kids at daycare. I have to go into work today, so I'm just gonna lightly straighten my hair with this straightening iron my husband got for me from, what does a little thingy in front of the A stand for? Lange? I'm pretty sure it's probably like Latin. I don't know. It's not Spanish, I know that. Sorry. So I am still kind of coming down with like a cold or something. So far I've just been coughing, and as you can see my voice has been changing as well, going in and out, like kind of working when it wants to work. But anyways, this is the start of a new vlog. So today I have to go into the office. So we have to go in and actually work from the office a few times out of the year, even though we work remotely. Maybe like, I think this is only my second year, but I think since I've started working remotely from home with this company, I've maybe gone into the office 3 times since I started. So within a year, 3 times. So not very often. I was joking with my husband because I told him, I was like, I don't even know how to dress business appropriate anymore. Like office appropriate attire. Because I get up and like I just change in leggings and a t-shirt, you know. So I'm sort of dressed, still very casual and comfy because I'm a lazy dresser. So hopefully it'll do. But I do know that we're not allowed to wear brands, so I can't wear like any of my regular t-shirts. I could wear some of my work t-shirts. I look presentable a little bit. I think so. Let me show you guys. So we have big loose cozy sweater with some leggings. Right now I have my Crocs on because I'm still home, but I am going to be switching them to some Uggs, which I think technically we're not allowed to wear. But I mean, I haven't been in office in a good hot minute. So if you guys watch my Shop My Stash, this will be up, I think, before I post this video. I did dip into my Naughty palette, which I picked out for my Shop My Stash. Sorry. It's still morning. I have to leave here in a little bit, but I forgot how much I really like this palette. So I did just a simple eye look. I did go in with this one for the crease, and then with this shade right here. Focus camera. So I went in with Rough for the crease and Passion on the lid, and that's what that little glow is. I like how it goes from pink, brown, and blue. I didn't prime the eyelid though, it's the only thing. So I have a little bit less pigmentation than I did earlier. I was kind of trying to hurry because I needed to get the kids ready, and I knew I would have some time to get back, but I also need to pack my lunch and get my bag ready to go. See, that looks better. But I like that. I like how you could see like that transition between the pink, the brown, and the blue. That's very pretty. Very, very pretty. So I'm going to put a lippy. I shoved it in my bag that I'm going to be taking. This is from Ronin, I want to say it's called. That's like a lip gloss, I think. Yeah, it's like a nude lip gloss. Again, sorry. I'm just, yeah, having a little issue with breathing, so. I keep putting my my ear against my daughter's chest just to see what her lungs kind of sound like. And of course, I am not medically trained, but I remember, and I'll never forget, what she sounded like when I had to take her to the hospital when she had her first asthmatic attack. Oh my god, it was so freaking scary. So I kind of already know what to look for, what to look out for. Sorry. So I kind of know already what to look for and what to look out for, what to listen for, to kind of help better. And then of course now we have inhalers. So we have her rescue inhaler that we're supposed to give to her morning and night. And that's just to kind of open her lungs. I think they said it was is it an extra steroid? I don't remember. Or antibiotic, a low dose of something, I don't remember, that she could inhale. And then if she gets worse, they give us the liquid form for her to take. I think it is a steroid, an extra steroid. It's just a lower dose of steroid to help open up the lungs so she can keep breathing normally while she recovers from the cough. Then when I was at the hospital, they recommended that if she did have a cough, not to give her anything to suppress it, because most likely she's coughing to get any phlegm and stuff out. So I've only been giving her, unfortunately, I'm drawing a blank now, like allergy and cold medicine. So it helps with the sneezing, the runny nose, and the phlegm, but it doesn't really do anything for the cough. The cough, what I'll try to do is I'll give her some kids, I'm sorry, it's morning, some kids cough drops to help to soothe the throat. And then I've been trying to get her to drink just, honey tea to soothe the throat too, but she hasn't been complaining about pain, so that's good. And then of course I'll give her Tylenol, children's Tylenol, if she does cry that she's hurting pretty badly. But so far she's been doing good. She seems good, and she just has the cough and the, like a cold. So I need to get stuff ready. I'll be right back. Hello. I am back. So I'm back from work. It is 6:15 p.m. now. And there's some plants that require my attention. So in my last video, I mentioned that I do use an app that helps me care for my plants. And it's mainly because I have the most fucked up memory, excuse my language, but the most fucked up memory since I hit my 30s. And I have trouble remembering which plants I've watered. So originally what I was doing is I kept a notebook and I would write down the plants that I was watering or that I had watered for that day with the date and the day of the week with the long list of plants of what I did. If it was just water, if it was water with fertilizer, you get the gist. And I told myself, there has to be a better way. And this is no way, obviously, sponsored or anything, but I really love this app, which is Planta. And I mentioned this in the other one. And the reason why is because it not only tells me how many freaking plants I have. You guys can see that there. So I currently have 75 plants that the app knows of. There's a few others that I don't have in here, so I know I have more than that. So I probably have close to 80. I probably have close to 80 plants, but it keeps track of the last time I watered each plant. So, for example, this top plant here is my Alocasia silver dragon, and it's telling me that it is due for watering. But I can click on it, and I can check and said it was due for watering yesterday. The last time that I watered it was 13 days ago. And if I actually come down here to the bottom, you will see that it actually shows you at the bottom the watering dates. If I click on that one, 13 days ago, add details, or I think you could even view details. Hold on, let me see. No, you can't. Okay, so do add details. And if I scroll up, I can actually see and adjust if I needed to the date that I watered it. So that plant was last watered November 30th. I would have to check to make sure that it actually needs watering because I don't go just based off of, like the app is telling me that my plant needs to be watered. No, I go and I pick it up. If it's heavy, I'll still kind of just check the soil. Again, what is it called? The water meter. If it comes out dirty, even though it says it's dry. I know that it's not true. It's still moist. There's still moisture in there. We're not going to water, and we're going to snooze it for 2 days. But yeah, that's basically what I do. I go down the list, and it kind of tells me to which plants to check on. Sorry, my husband's texting me to see if I got home okay. Okay, side note. My husband's probably gonna not like that I'm sharing this, so we'll see if this makes it in the video. But as I mentioned in one of the videos, I'm pretty sure, I love Disney and I love movies, and not just Disney, but just movies in general. I do really like movies, especially kids' movies. So we were watching Shrek, and we were watching Shrek 1, the first one, me and my husband. And you know the scene, sorry, spoiler alerts, but I mean, if you've never seen Shrek by now, what are you doing? Okay, but do you know the scene where Shrek kind of accidentally saves Donkey, and then Donkey is talking to Shrek, and he's like, "Can I stay with you, please?" Okay, so you know when he says, "I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me, but you have to have friends." Okay, so me and my husband have been together for years. Okay, I've literally been with the man since I was 15 years old. And I kid you not, I've said that line I don't know how many times over and over and over again. And he never knew the reference to that movie. He didn't know that it was from the movie. And this whole time I thought that he understood that I was singing that part from Shrek when Donkey's telling Shrek that he wants to stay with him. But he never knew. I was mind blown. So we're sitting there. Picture this, we're in our bedroom, on our bed, watching the movie, and that part comes out. And my husband literally turns around, or not even, no, he's just watching the TV, and he says, "So that's where this is from." I kid you not, my mouth dropped, and I turned at him so fast. Like, are you serious? You're telling me that this whole time that we've been together, you never knew that that was from Shrek? Mind blown. Because I knew there were certain movie phrases that I say that for sure he wouldn't know because it's not the type of movie that he would watch. But I don't know why I assumed that as a child, everybody's seen every single Disney movie and Shrek. Boy, was I mistaken. Oh my god. So anyways, the reason I brought that up is because I was texting my husband. He's with his parents. And I sent him a picture of Donkey. And I typed that up. I'm alone. There's no one here beside me. Because now, forevermore, he will understand where that reference is coming from. Sorry, I'm in a chit-chatty mood. Yeah, so let's get to it. Let's grab some of these plants and water some of them. Hi, good morning. Today is Saturday, sorry. And I'm not feeling my best. And then I don't know if you could hear my daughter coughing. So both me and my daughter are sick. My daughter first got sick with a cough, and it's been a little bit stressful because she does have asthma and we're afraid of that firing her up. But we've been able to sort of control it. And if the quality does look different, or my face looks for some reason really blurred because I have no makeup on, I am using my Sony camera. I think it was the Alpha 1 point something, I don't remember. And it does have a like blurring effect. It was really popular back in the day, especially for beauty gurus or beauty YouTubers. But anyways, I had started a vlog and I'm not sure if I'm gonna add those footage. We did go to my son's concert, which is what I mentioned that we were gonna go to. If I get his permission, I'll put a little clip of them playing. They did so great. But I was sick, so I didn't vlog at all. I started feeling a cough or a tickle in my throat probably Tuesday. Wednesday, I had a full-blown cough. And I had to keep clearing my throat just like that, sorry. And Wednesday, I did go into work. Which kind of, I mean, it was cool, but it kind of was like, you know, the cough and everything. And then come Thursday, I knew I was sick. I just knew I was sick. Friday, I started feeling fever, body aches, like my whole neck just felt really painful and heavy. And then my voice, which I don't know if you can tell now, my voice isn't regular. Hold on, let me get a tripod on this because this is hard. Alright, that's better. What was I saying? Oh, my voice kept going in and out while I was working. Eventually, I did ask my boss if I could just take the rest of the day because I was not feeling good. Once I got off, I went to go lay down and I just felt really weak. I called my husband to let him know, you know, hey, probably gonna be off when you get home. So, as I was saying, after I got off work, I went to just go lay down and I started watching some YouTube videos, and I increasingly started feeling like the fatigue and the tiredness. I did, excuse me, excuse me. So I did take Tylenol and then I fell asleep. I think by this point it was like 11, maybe close to 12. I just know I told my boss that I needed to get off work because I wasn't feeling good around my first break, which is at 11. So I think I probably fell asleep probably at 12. And I didn't wake up until like 2 something, which I'm not a napper. I never nap. If I nap during the day, then I can't sleep at night, so I normally don't do that. That's when you know that I'm sick. I woke up and then my husband said he was coming home and that he would worry about dinner and stuff, so I took it easy yesterday, so I'm feeling a little bit better today. I didn't sleep very good at night though. I had trouble going to sleep since I did nap during the day. I eventually did go to sleep and then I woke up like at 3 in the morning. And I saw my husband get up and go to work because he does work on Saturdays. See, can you hear the voice? Yeah, so. And then this morning my daughter woke me up early. I probably would have still been sleeping. But she woke me up because she was having a nosebleed, or she had a nosebleed while she was asleep. She has nosebleeds on her left side of her nose. There's a vessel that keeps bursting. And we have taken her to the doctor and they said it's really nothing to worry about as long as she's not excessively bleeding. And they're trying to get us to do it naturally where it kind of heals on its own. But I figured she would probably have a nosebleed since she's been blowing her nose so much due to being sick. So I was expecting it and waiting for it to happen. She's done so great in handling it now. She used to get really scared because she's still little. I mean, she's older now, but still little, and that can be scary. Excuse me. See how my voice goes in and out? Yeah. But yeah, so she woke me up early, so now we're up. I was here kind of cleaning up. I had a mess, kind of, and I'm getting ready to do my shop my stash. And I was like, I don't know how long I'm gonna have this energy for, because yesterday I was fine in the morning, and as the morning progressed, I was less and less capable of doing my job. So I figured might as well start now and then see how far we get. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to set up. The only problem with this camera though is I remember it's the reason why I updated to the Canon, which let me show you, is because it has like one, it overheats. I think if you do 20 minutes or more, it'll overheat. But also my messy closet. So this is my Canon. This is the one I normally use for all purposes. Plus I have batteries that I can change. So it makes it easier, and I can attach a mic. So that's why I want to use this one for the shop my stash, and then I figured I could use this to vlog. But yeah, we can't record as long, and the camera can overheat. So we're gonna give this camera a little break while I continue cleaning, and then as I'm setting up, getting ready to film, we'll record that process of shop my stash. Did you guys like that? Okay, so we're setting up the camera here to get ready to film. I'm going to be using this little mic, which is from Rode. I did have a pointer one, but I noticed it was picking up all the noise from my greenhouse, which I have 2 fans, and a Chatty, which is a, I need to add that to my Amazon buys, which is a gnat catcher. So this I just kind of put here on the top, like so. This is such a game changer. I'm so happy with this purchase, you guys. And I did make, I got it for like the payments. Amazon offers payments on it. I forgot, I think it's like 20 something. Or maybe 30 something a month, I don't remember. It's on my Amazon credit card though, so it's fine. We're not gonna feel it right now. Sorry. So this is the receiver. This is the mic. And like I said, it's made such a big difference, especially because a lot of the times, not on my videos, but my husband, my kids at work, I'm kind of told like they can't hear me, or they don't hear me enough to understand what I'm saying, and it's really annoying. So just placing that like that, and then we just turn this on. My poor baby, do you guys hear her? She's eating breakfast right now, and then I have to go give her inhaler. Okay, there it goes. With the tripod. All uncensored real life right here. It's my wedding dress. My wedding dress, my bridesmaid's dress, my daughter's flower girl dress from my sister-in-law's wedding. I think it's been 2 years now. I need to clean out my closet. There's just a lot of clutter in general we need to do. So it's my tripod. And then all my equipment, you guys, with the exception of the actual cameras, I got on Amazon. I'm a big Amazon shopper. Alright. I have a full setup in the closet from when I was doing makeup beauty YouTube videos, and I didn't really have much of a background, so I have like a stand for backdrops and then a few backdrops. One of them are actually a shower curtain, which is really pretty. With like gold detailing. Okay. Oh, and the camera on backwards. Let's turn it around this way. Okay. I think my last shop, my stash, I used the mic too, and I try to do like, what is it called, ASMR. So I grabbed the mic and I put it towards items. So I was putting them in the drawer. I don't know why, because I do like that part from Shop My Stash. Like, what's her name? Makeup by Mariela or Makeup with Mariela. I'm not sure, something like that. I like watching her Shop My Stash videos. And that's like one of my favorite parts, and she's putting everything into the drawers and closing them, and then she has these artificial nails, you know? So it sounds really nice. I don't know. Okay, so that's basically me setting up. I'm gonna go ahead and do the Shop My Stash while I still have a voice, and then we'll kind of go from there. Man, sorry for the lighting, but it is what we're working with. As I just finished filming my Shop My Stash video, and I know now I'm showing my computer, but it was too much work to block it off. And besides, I think as long as we don't show the work information, we're good. But I wanted to show you guys some updates on some plants. So I know I did like an unboxing, And we homed those 2 plants already, so let me show you. So I ended up just putting my ring of fire up here. Kind of scooted the plants over, but I like how full it looks. And I know there was a rule that I read somewhere saying that keep it in groups of odd numbers, and that makes it look prettier. So right here on this, we don't have odd number. It's 4 plants. So we have my Philodendron billetiae, my Alocasia tangriana, I don't know, something supra, and then my Gloriosum, which just finished unfurling that gorgeous sleeve. Let's play some sexy slow music right now. Oh, I know you guys enjoyed that if you're plant people. But yeah, I think it looks really pretty here. Plus, I want to say that it's going to benefit from the grow light here. Those are really strong. So I want to say just along with the grow light and then this window, which does get a lot of light in the afternoons nowadays, excuse me, that it should be doing fairly good in this spot, I hope. And then, how cute are these vase planters? So I have this one. I have 2 of those, actually 3. I have a really big one that's supposed to hold succulents outside, and I think there's only 1 succulent left alive in it. The soil in the pot was just too dense, so they kind of died. Then we have this one, oops, which I don't remember. I think I got it from Lowe's, maybe. But it's really cute, and that holds, you know, Lethia, or my Starmanti Trio Star. Then we have the White Fusion. So I potted the 2 White Fusions together. Don't worry, I washed off the leaves, I sprayed her down. And I know it's not ideal to put them this close to the other plants, but I'll deal with the consequences later if I have to. It's just that I knocked it down, so I decided, I haven't picked up the dirt. I forgot I had the plants here, which if you saw, I kind of just put them in front of the door. And I opened the door and just knocked it over. And I was like, before I cause any serious damage, we need to move it and home them. So that's what I did. And I did move around my plants because I did purchase more from Bros with Hose, just two more. And it's Bros with Hose, Plant Co. So I bought myself, should I give it away or should I do another unboxing? I don't know if I'll do another unboxing. So I bought myself a Philodendron tortum because it was on sale for $17. Do you guys remember when that used to be like super expensive if you're plant people? That plant was freaking expensive. I remember it was like, wasn't it in the hundreds at one point? I want to say that it was. And it's now for $17, so I went ahead and bought that. And then I saw, what is it called? I can't remember the name. But I've been eyeballing. It's a type of calathea, I think. That plant is so beautiful. Sorry, I get itchy right here around my nose from blowing my nose because it's dry. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but it's so freaking pretty and I can't wait to see it. So hopefully it'll do well in my care. I don't know where I'm going to put it. But the tortum, I'm hoping it'll fit here in the cabinet. So I'm going to spray it down really good, wash its leaves, put it in a nice cute decorative pot, and hopefully I can fit it right here. I think it'll benefit from the lights. These are mother lights. And then we did move the 2 begonias down there. I felt like they needed to be moved because they were getting too much light, maybe, exposure. So I did move this one here because those leaves are actually supposed to be a lot darker than they actually are. And I want to say that's due to too much light exposure. Then look at my Anthurium clarinervium is putting out a new leaf. Oh, isn't it so pretty? Let's zoom in on that. Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. I love it. And then my variegated fried egg is also working on a new leaf. Always exciting, because I mean, look at these leaves, they're freaking gorgeous. I absolutely love it. And I'm not sure that my forgetty eye is also working on a new leaf. This one fainted on me again. We did just water it, I think yesterday or the day before. And then my pink, let me show you guys, I have to open this. put out 2 plants. So it wasn't like that before. You see it has like two sides? That's so crazy because it was not like that before. I don't know why it did that, but I guess it's happy, right? Or is that a stress thing? I don't know. But I also wanted to show you guys, I did share this on Instagram. But look at this leaf. So this is my philodendron Brazil. It lives on top of the cabinet here. Obviously it just travels down. But look, it put out like a half leaf. It's so orange and just pretty. This one barely has any of the green or lighter green variegation. But yeah, that's the first I've seen that. At least on here. So this is what I'm normally used to with the Brazil. But yeah, that's like sun-stressed. I don't know, but it's really pretty. That's a first. I keep getting stuffed up, so I might end the video early here. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. But these 2 plants, they're being so neglected. I need to water them, so I'll probably show you guys doing that. I do water this one in place now, but I also need to clean its leaves, so I'll probably do that too. But apparently I didn't have it in my app. Like I said, the app I more so use to remind me to check on my plants, because otherwise I'll forget. So I was originally going to sell them, but now I'm keeping them basically because I didn't want to deal with doing a sell. So we need to fill that water bottle so that it'll wet the moss pole. It's not, oh no, it's pretty dry. I was going to say it's not super dry, but no, it's dry. And I need to check the soil to see if it actually needs to be watered. But yeah, we're going to work on watering these 2 plants here. Let's make a mess. Okay, so there's the water bottle. And it's just slowly going to wet that moss pole. I know they say that it becomes like hydrophobic, but I always see that it does water it fairly well. If need be, I'll put in the water bottle twice. I just dropped my weather light. Hold on. There you go. So I was saying, if need be, I'll just put in the water bottle again. But it does a fairly good job. Now we just need to check to see if the plant actually needs to be watered. I ended up taking this second piece, which I don't know if it's going to make it. It ended up root rotting that little piece that I had right here, and I just ended up pulling it out, so the roots are probably still in there. But I don't want to unpot it. So it's reading as dry, and yeah, I think it's safe to give it a little water. So we're going to water the moss pole a little. And I did mark it as being watered today, so oh, no te calles, no te calles. Okay, that scared me. I lifted up to let the excess water just kind of fill in the bottom there, because again, I water these 2 in place. And it started tilting. I was like, no! Okay, so now we're just gonna water this one. And then I just do the same thing. I kind of just let, this is really dirty, but I kind of just let the water filter through and water it in place. It's just such a hassle with such a big plant to move it and take it anywhere. And I'm not the only one who does the watering in place. But I've been putting this off. I really need to clean these leaves. They're like super dusty. Can you guys tell? So I'm gonna go get my spray bottle so we can clean these leaves. Okay, so I have these microfiber gloves that I bought. I stopped using them though because I did see that some people were getting like mold from consistently using these. But I'm gonna use it for the Pink Princess. And this is a mix that I make, which is just 1 drop of dish soap, neem oil, and I forgot what percentage of rubbing alcohol. So we just shake it really good and then spray the leaf. And that will help, oops, gotta be gentle, kind of clean the leaf, shine it, and it'll also kill any pests that we may possibly have. And then I want to say I've never seen any burns on the leaf. I think I snapped it right there. Yeah, I did. So it's bleeding a little. I've never seen any issues with doing this when there's light. Plus the grow lights that I have are fairly gentle on the plant, so. And then just with the axis, I do go ahead and rub the bottom of the leaves just to make sure that if there are any pests, that's also, you know, getting them there. Okay, I had to switch cameras because my Sony was dying. So we're on the Canon now, which is a little heavier, so sorry if it's a little shakier. But we just cleaned the leaves. Sorry for the lighting, but you know, we do have grow lights on. But as you can see, now the leaves are nice and shiny. No more dust. They look so much better. But see how it's like really bald here at the bottom? I did wipe down the stems as best as I could since it's attached to the pole, but then I just sprayed them, you know. Make sure that we clean every part of the plant, but definitely the leaves for sure so they can absorb that light. But that's what she's looking like. Now, I do have another update in the living room with my elbow. So if you guys watched my other videos, you would have seen that, I think it was on my plant tour, my elbow was putting out a new leaf. I'll put it out. Let me show you. Okay, here it is. So that's the back part of it. Let's go ahead and turn her around here. And that is the new leaf. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that variegation. I'm a little worried because I put out like this big old white patch, you know? But it looks so pretty. So pretty. I love this part of the leaf. I like more of this like marbling, like this one, variegation, because it's more stabled versus like the big white chunks. But that is beautiful. I absolutely love it. Then I did extend the pole. As you guys can see, I'm a little nervous about how secure it's going to be, so she might need to be rehomed soon. Maybe something a little bit lower. But she put out that new leaf during winter. And then we are going ahead and training its aerial roots to go back into the soil. And if we go over here, the camera's focusing everywhere but where I want it to. See that aerial root right there? It's attached. Can you see it? Can't tell if it's focused or not. But hopefully you guys can see that clearly enough. Yep, it attached itself. It is kind of growing off to a slant, so I'm not sure how it's going to do. I wanted it to go straight up, but we'll see. It can be really unruly sometimes. Trying to think if there's any more updates I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I think my Hoya. Remember my Hoya's peduncles? Well, look. It's gonna bloom. So I'm very impatiently waiting. Again, sorry if the camera's moving a lot. It's just that it's a little heavier than the other one. But oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And it has other peduncles too. I'm hoping that will grow too. So I'm looking at my mandala because I'm like, I don't know if that's from the cold. Because every time we let my dog in, cold air comes in, or if it's pest. This kind of looks like it's pest. But I don't know why it keeps doing this on the white parts, and maybe it's like an overwatering thing. See, there's another one. Look at that new leaf. Oh, so pretty. Still no blooms on my holiday cactus, I'm just gonna call it. Yeah, I'm looking, not showing anything, but we're hopeful. It's still early. Still early. Alright, you guys, I think I'm gonna end it here because, to be honest, I'm starting to feel a little fatigued and a little short of breath. And I still have a lot to do. Like, I have to go grocery shopping, and then we still have to go Christmas shopping. I know, last minute Christmas shopping, I can't stand it. It's just kind of how our financial situation worked out this week. Normally, I tend to start Christmas shopping way in advance, especially for the kids, because we know we cover all the kids. But this year we got caught up with fishing, which I don't know if we're still gonna go. We were supposed to go fishing tomorrow because they recently stocked up the lake again with trout, and I really want to catch a trout. Like, I want to catch it myself and cook it. But I'll settle for someone in the family, like my husband or one of the kids catching one too. But I really want to catch a trout and just do my own catch and cook. But we'll see. Depending on how I feel and how my daughter feels, because when we do go in the morning. There is a chance that we may go in the afternoon. So if we go in the afternoon, I'm definitely going to take my GoPro so we can record and see how it goes. God willing, this will be the charm. Maybe this could be my Christmas present, is catching a trout. Who knows if there's still any, because honestly, a lot of people really follow it, and then they go and then they catch the limit, which is 5 per person. So that means between me and my family, we could catch, let's see, we can catch 20 if we wanted to. So I can catch 5. My husband can catch 5. My son and daughter can each catch 5. And I know there's a lot of people that do catch and then they release it, but there's a lot of people who catch and they catch for their limit. So we'll see. But anyways, yeah, if we do go, I'll include it in here. If not, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this sort of short, random vlog type video. It was literally just my morning, and basically just my mornings. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I at least had something up. As you can hear, I'm not feeling my best. I don't sound my best. Definitely don't look my best. Mommy panda eyes. But anywho, if you watched this video, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys did like it, and you give this video a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing. Leave me some comments down below on which you would like to see on here. And yeah, that's basically it. Until next time, bye.